Well. Good morning, everybody. This is Paul Romero with the Swiss Gold Global, independent business owner, network marketing training, number 128, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is number 128 on this Freedom Friday, Facebook Friday, Fantastic Friday, whatever you want to call it. We like to call it Freedom Friday, normally because we have the freedom to talk about whatever the heck we want here. But recently we are focusing upon the Facebook training for, social media network marketing. The old days of network marketing was all about belly to belly, getting out there face to face, talking to people one on one, having lunches, buying lunches, sitting down, doing napkin presentations, getting together small groups, what we call sizzle sessions, and inviting new people to join in with a sizzle session. So there's 2 or 3 or 4 people sitting around with a lot more excitement and energy than just 2 people sitting around discussing things. Just a lot of very personal one-on-one, human to human interaction, physical human to human interaction. But the world has changed. The advent of the internet has come a long way since, I don't know, whenever it was started coming around in the 90s or the 80s, or whenever this whole thing started popping up. But nowadays online, you can literally become really good friends with people in a whole nother part of the world just by playing around on these social media sites. And especially Facebook, obviously, because I think it has like 1.4 billion users, or maybe that's unique users every day. I don't know. It's a lot of people. So using Facebook for network marketing, using social medias for network marketing today is definitely a very viable way to build an organization. Question is, are you doing it right? There's a lot of people out there that are trying to build organizations, or promote their businesses or whatnot through social medias. And the question is, are they doing it right? Well, if you're out there advertising, I would say no, you're not doing it right. If you are presenting attraction marketing, presenting yourself with an attraction marketing approach. Now, what does that mean, an attraction marketing approach? That means that I'm not just saying, hey, look, here's, I don't know why I keep using Bonami, but hey, look, here's Bonami. I sell it. Want to buy it? That's advertising. It's a great product. Watch this. Here, look, I scrub all this stuff out of here and it comes right out, clean as a whistle, right? That's advertising. That's pushing your product on people. And you know what? People don't like to be sold. They want to buy. They definitely want to buy. People love to buy, but they don't want to be sold anything. Okay? They want it to be their own decision that they're buying your product. That's where the whole attraction marketing thing flips the script on that. You're not presenting your product. You're not pushing your product or service. You're not throwing advertisements out there. You're not bombarding people with the information about your product and service. What you're doing with attraction marketing is you're just offering information, insight, ideas, inspiration, all of these things that might get people, interested. But let me just go back here a couple pages for 1 second, because I have it right here, that the key to attraction marketing, I think it just started raining outside. Cool. The key to attraction marketing is to encourage a natural curiosity that grows about what you're doing, while at the same time builds a positive, trusting connection. Okay? That's very important, because all you're doing with your attraction marketing is, like sending hints. little ideas, little, it's not something that you're just like, hey, this is my thing, buy it today. Okay. This is not about buy it today. This is about you come to me when you're ready. Okay. I'm going to give you a whole bunch of information. I'm going to tell you who I am. I'm going to show you and tell you what I'm doing. I'm going to, present a great thing is to present lifestyle. I'm going to show you how what I'm doing is doing, great things for me. I'm going to present that it can be something you can do as well too. That you can benefit from too. I'm going to give you other resources. It's not just going to be all about me. I'm going to give other resources. Hey, maybe somebody that has an interest in my product has a different, unique problem. Well, if I can solve that problem in another way, whether it's by pushing something, presenting, not pushing, but presenting something else that is somebody else's or whatever, that's how you start positioning yourself as, the trusted source, the expert, the go-to guy or gal, so to speak. And when you start positioning yourself with that as, hey, I got this problem, let me go see what Paul has to say. You want to become the Dear Abby of your industry, where people are coming to you for the answers and the solutions that they're looking for. And by doing that, that's when they turn to you and say, oh, hey, you know what? You have this stuff over here that you're selling or this service that you're providing. Tell me more about that. Bingo. Qualified prospect made up the decision on their own to come approach you about what you have to offer. You didn't push it on them. You didn't, force it down their throats. You just slowly and surely built up the confidence within themselves that what you have is of importance to them, and they themselves flipped the switch and said, you know what, it's time. Whatever this is, I need it. I got to go look into it. And I know that guy on the Facebook. What's his name? Yeah, he's the one I need to go talk to. That's attraction marketing. Okay, so what we've talked about last week was, who's on Facebook and why, which is very important to understand. That's a key element to being successful in your attraction marketing. We expressed, this is attraction marketing. I just went through that. Finding, that what we're here to do is, what we want to do on the social media sites is all about, finding people with similar agendas. We do this through, one of the ways that we do this anyway is through promoting lifestyle. Others, we want to treat, and I'm sorry, one of the key elements to remember in your social networking endeavors here is, basically the golden rule applies on social media as well too. And you want to treat others as you would like to be treated. And if you're going on social media, do you love being bombarded with ads? No. That's why you don't want to do it, because you want to treat others as you would like to be treated. And then there's three pieces to, how to sort of do this. And that's by number one, removing the sales agenda from your page. Don't present yourself as somebody who's selling something. Just that in and of itself. People go, oh, this guy friended me. Who's this guy? Oh, he's selling crap. See ya. Seriously, that's what they do. If your page is all about selling crap, they're going to look, when you friend somebody, they're going to go, okay, oh, this guy friended me. Who's this? Oh, he's selling that crap. See ya. Don't want you as a friend. So you want to remove the sales agenda from your page. Your objective in conversations is not to be promoting your product or service. Your objective in conversations is to be finding the other person's problems, discovering their problems, uncovering their problems, exposing their problems, getting them to see their problems, and then being the person who provides the information to solve their problems. And that's how you become the go-to person, because that's the ultimate thing, is to become the go-to person. So how do we do all this? Well, questions. It's all about questions. And as we get through these trainings, you'll see that we have, or Claudia has, a whole, some scripts outlining a specific, they're very similar, but outlining a specific set of questions pretty much to sort of work your way through a conversation to get the person that you're engaging with to come around and think about their problems, and and for you to help discover their problems, and to bring that forth so that you can provide the solution for them and become that go-to person that they're going to want to be coming back to you more and more and more, and eventually going, what does this guy do? Oh, wow, he's got this product over here. What is this? Oh, wow, that looks pretty cool. Oh, I think I really need that. I better give him a call. So that's kind of how it works. So it's all about questions. And like I said, we're going to get to that eventually on these trainings here. Now, if you focus on connecting with the right people, this is another key important piece, is the right people, okay? Eventually, you're going to have qualified prospects approaching you when they are ready. See, that's the key. Approaching you when they are ready, not you approaching them because you're hoping they're ready and you're presenting your stuff again. Like I said, it's all goes back to not forcing your stuff. People aren't on Facebook, people aren't on social media because they want to go get bombarded with advertisements. If they wanted that, they could turn on the television. You know what I mean? So trust me, I was watching the TV the other day. It was insane. It was like 5 minutes a show and 8 minutes of commercial. It was crazy. But anyway, so you got to really understand, going back to the, who's on Facebook and why. There's really 4 kinds of people on Facebook that, you can kind of break out into groups, 4 sort of major groups here, 2 of which you don't even want to deal with, obviously, and 2 of which are, what you're looking for out here. Number 1 is that number 1 and 2, these are the people that we're looking for. This is the eager socializer. You can easily identify them because they've got a loaded up profile with everything, and including the, I don't know, the color of the paw pads on their puppy. I mean, these guys have everything out there. They are they have follow me buttons. They have visible about me buttons. They're very accessible. They have they're actively posting and sharing lots of things. I mean, sometimes multiple times a day, but at least daily, or at least a couple, 2 or 3, 4 times a week. They allow other people to like and share and comment on their own stuff. They don't have blockades on any of their stuff. They have lots of friends. Generally, these people are going to have at least a couple hundred. Generally, they have more like 4, 5, 600 or more friends. They always have recent activity, lots of recent activity. They're, like I said, they're always constantly posting. They're constantly in these social networking, social media locations and sites, and they're constantly doing things. And most importantly is they're open to new friends. They're not shut down. These people are wide open books. They're there as potential. Now they're there as potential prospects. Now the only thing is, do they have any interest in what you're about? That's the next step. But for right now, the first part is, hey, we want eager socializers. Number 2, because why are they on here? They're on here for dating, for friends, for relationships, for marketing, for networking, and for sales. They maybe not know about the sales yet, but that's what they're there for. Okay, now number 2 that we're looking for is the e-marketing socializer. And these are people who have something for sale. They're like you. They're selling something out here on these social medias. It could be real estate, cars, insurance, trainers, network marketers with all kinds of different products, life coaches, anything that they can sell, a product or a service. They're on here for these social media sites. They're selling. Now, how do you recognize these guys? Well, Generally, their profiles are going to be all about business. They're going to have probably very, very little anything about their personal information. And when they respond to you, they're going to respond to you with a link to their business. So you're always going to get pushed with a link to their business on these guys. So these guys are but you know what? Just because these guys have their own thing to sell doesn't mean they're not looking for something else. These are very, very, very good prospects. And what we use with these is what we call recruiting the recruiter script. And this is basically how, these guys, you're going to recognize these guys in a conversation because they're going to be doing exactly what you want to be doing. And that's starting off asking you these questions. So the recruiting the recruiter script is how to, turn their questions into your questions and get them answering your questions. And now you can answer theirs at the same time too, of course, but it's what it's all about. Now, the two types of people that are on Facebook that we don't want to waste our time with is number 3 is the reluctant socializer. And this is somebody you'll recognize these guys by the fact that they have very, minimal information on their profile. They probably went in there, they filled out a little bit of stuff, and they thought, yeah, I don't want to put that on there. I don't want anybody to know that. I'm not putting any pictures on here. I'm not doing, I don't want people to know about all my stuff. They're very reluctant to even be on Facebook in the first place. And the only reason that they're really here is because they want to connect with their family, their existing friends, and their coworkers. They don't want strangers. They don't want to be bugged by people they don't know. They just want to be here on Facebook because it's the cool thing to do, but they only want to talk to the people that they already know. Okay, so these people aren't dead leads, but you know what? They're tough. So with so many people on Facebook, really kind of why waste your time with this? You could experiment with this if you like, but you're probably going to find that overall it's really not worth it. And then the final one that we don't want to waste any time at all on is what we call the missing in action socializer. And these are the people with really, no recent activity on their site. You go there, you haven't, you look and their last post is from like 8, 9 months, 8, 9, 12, 15 months ago. And, they're not here anymore. They came here, they did some Facebooking and they gave it up. Whether they did Facebooking for 5 years and gave it up because it's no longer the cool website to be on, or whether they just came and they farted around for a while and pretty much gave it up right away. It really makes no difference. The fact of the matter is, if you're trying to work on these people, they're absentee. They're not there anymore. They're not even there. You could be working and working and working and working, and maybe sometime next year they go, you know what? I wonder what if anything's ever happened on my Facebook page, and they pop up, 6, 9 months from now. Big deal. That's not worth your time. Okay, so those are the two that we don't want to spend any time with: the missing in action and the reluctant socializers, because they're either not there or they really don't want to be there, and they don't want to be bothered by anybody. So we're looking for the e-marketing socializer and the eager socializer. These are the two people that are on Facebook, the two types of people that are on Facebook that we're really looking for. So we're going to be breaking this down even further, obviously, as we go along. But as you first go out there and start searching, this is who you're going to categorize your people as. You're going to either have e-marketers or you're going to have eager socializers, and the reluctant and the MIAs, you're just going to be eliminating those out of your pool here of the people that you want to talk to, because it's not worth your time. So for you now, what do we have here? Yeah. So for you, how do you start working these people, right? Well, first of all, you have a very simple profile. Complete, simple, non-businessy. It's really just kind of all about you. We'll get in more about, sort of some types of things that you want to put in there about yourself. And then also the second part of it is really presenting daily is the key here, daily, the sort of right attraction marketing information to the social media world. And that's really the two keys on how you're going to start, doing your social networking, building your network marketing organization on Facebook is with those. So that's our segment for today. We're still in training module number 1. Quite honestly, this is probably about the next, I don't know, 3 to 5 minutes of the video. So we're probably all the way up to about 15, 16, 17 minutes out of this 40-minute video now. As I said, this is going to take a while. The next segment that we're going into is the 4 laws of social networking. That'll be next Friday. Obviously, we talked about there's many factors here. So there it is, guys. Freedom Friday, Facebook Friday. Very good information here on your social networking. If you are interested in network marketing, if you're interested in building an organization on social networking, and you like this materials, give me a holler through my website here at wealthhouse.swissgoldglobal.com. And, this could be the medium for you, the vehicle for you to build your network marketing organization. Maybe it's not. You can get a free membership through Swiss Gold Global if you want to come in and have a look around, check some things out. I'm not sure exactly what's available on a free membership. Is this Facebook training available? It may or may not be. I don't know. But because I pay for my membership, I have all of it. But anyway, it's a great opportunity to just have a look around and see what this is about. If you think you might be interested in network marketing, it's a great place to check it out and kind of get your feet wet, get some ideas about what this whole thing is about, and determine whether it may or may not be for you. So with that, everybody, the Napoleon Hill prayer, which goes, "O universe, I ask not for more riches, but for more wisdom, with which to make better use of the riches given to me at birth, consisting of the power to control and direct my own mind to whatever end I might desire." All right, everyone. See you on New Up Day for some more Own Your Life training manual.